The U.S. presidential debate between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris takes place on Tuesday, September 10. Donald Trump had previously, in June of this year, 2024, debated Joe Biden in the presidential debate, which of course went poorly for Joe Biden and shortly after led to calls for him to step aside, citing his age. Now, with a renewed Democrat and a younger, fresher candidate in 59-year-old Kamala Harris versus a 78-year-old Donald Trump, many are waiting to see how things will go. Join me as I dive into some of the expected key debate points between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris in the upcoming debate.
The world is on fire, and Kamala and Biden have marched us to the brink of World War III. That's what we're in.
But what we know is as we fight to move our nation forward, Donald Trump intends to pull us back to the past.
So the 90-minute televised debate hosted by ABC News between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris may very well be their only opportunity to confront each other before the November 5 election. On one side of the stage will be the prosecutor, Kamala Harris, seeking to dismiss her opponent, Donald Trump, as a convict and a danger to democracy. While on the other side will be the real estate mogul, blasting his rival as an ultra-liberal politician, putting the economy into stagnation. With America deeply divided and voter sentiment hanging in the balance, this debate has the potential to be a game changer for both candidates. So let's delve some more. Well, both the Harris and Trump campaigns have been silent about their tactics going into Tuesday's debate. After all, disclosing their strategies beforehand may prove to not be effective for each candidate. According to Matthew Lewandowski, a political science professor at the University of Pennsylvania, in a media report with Al Jazeera, Kamala Harris's priority will be to use the debate stage to establish herself with the U.S. public. Harris, after all, only launched her presidential campaign 7 weeks ago, shortly after Joe Biden stepped aside. So she has a shorter time in the race. However, technically, she cannot use this as an excuse, as what the Republicans are saying is that she was in fact the vice president for 4 years and served with Joe Biden. Kamala Harris will therefore need to convince the voters that she has the vision and leadership to lead the country forward.
And in this election, we all here know there are two very different visions for our nation. Ours focused on the future. The other, theirs, is focused on the past.
Her own record on issues such as the sore point of immigration will be scrutinized, and she will need to demonstrate a clear understanding of the complexities facing the nation. As for Trump, his biggest obstacle might just be his public persona, as some voters view him as abrasive and divisive.
We're run by very stupid people. I'd like to use a different word. I'd like to use a much more sophisticated word, but there's no word I can think of. Incompetent. How about incompetent?
The former president does, however, have experience on the debate stage and will be making his 7th appearance in a general election debate. This is reportedly more than any candidate in U.S. history. Experts have said Trump's base will support him regardless of how he presents in this debate or how he presents his points, because he does in fact have a strong support. So his major task is to reach those people beyond his base and to convince them to support him. Both candidates will therefore need to connect with voters on a personal level to show empathy and care, that they understand the issues that they face as everyday Americans. In fact, Kamala Harris's campaign has been trying to do this, as they've mentioned that she came from a middle-class background and that she used to work at McDonald's, things which the everyday American has experienced. In contrast, they have painted Trump as a rich kid who benefited all his life from generational wealth. So let's delve some more into some of the major debate points. Well, the economy will be a major point of contention in this upcoming debate. Trump has continued to say that the Biden-Harris administration has reversed economic strides he made while he was president, and Kamala Harris will have to prove otherwise. Healthcare is also another key issue. There is also immigration reform, social justice, and possibly climate change are also expected to feature prominently in this debate. Trump's hardline stance on immigration will be scrutinized. In fact, he has been very vocal that if re-elected as president, he will be at the helm of the largest deportation of illegal immigrants in American history. Harris, on the other hand, may emphasize the need, yes, for comprehensive reform, but may take a more compassionate approach. Aside from some of the expected major debate points, how is each candidate preparing behind the scenes? Well, media reports have stated that Kamala Harris has stationed herself in Pennsylvania to practice with mock debates, using a Trump stand-in just as Biden had in the past. Trump, on the other hand, has reportedly continued to avoid traditional debate-style preparation for a more freewheeling policy discussion with staffers, according to media reports. However, he has reportedly tapped Tulsi Gabbard, a former Democratic Congresswoman, to help with his debate preparation. Well, whatever the outcome, this debate is going to be a crucial moment in the 2024 election. Both candidates will need to bring their A game to demonstrate a clear vision for the USA, as well as to show that they are indeed willing to listen to and address the concerns of voters.
And let us always remember, when we fight, we win.
We're on the brink. That's why this November Americans are going to tell Kamala Harris, that we've had enough. We can't take it anymore. You're doing a terrible job. Comrade Harris, you're fired. Get out of here. You're fired. You're no good.
And that's it for today's video on the upcoming Trump-Harris debate. What do you think are the major issues that need to be addressed in this debate? Leave your predictions and comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more political analysis, commentary, news, features, interviews, and lots more right here on the Trailblazers with Tamara TV. Thanks for watching.